Monday on Home and Family, actor Will Estes talks about his hit CBS show Blue Bloods. And from TNT's The Last Ship, actor Jocko Sims gives us a peek at the big summer sequel, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. That's Monday, right here on Home and Family. Welcome back. The multi-talented actress Jodi Long is here. She's returning as Okja for season 3 of the hit show Sullivan and Son. It's good to have you back. Would you remind us all, I know you were here before and we talked a little bit about this, but for this audience and for the audience at home who maybe missed that, I think stellar interview we had with you.
Yes, absolutely.
A little bit about what the show is about and who she is.
Oh, well, it takes place in a Pittsburgh working class bar that was owned by Dan Lauria from The Wonder Years and myself. I mean, his character and me, and we're married. And we decide to sell the bar, and our son comes back and says, "You can't sell the bar." And he's like a big New York lawyer, and he gives up his law practice in New York and buys our bar. Much to my chagrin, much to my character's chagrin.
Why is that so? Because it's based on a character, a real-life character, a mom.
Yeah,
and it's
an immigrant mom,
right? Who wants the kids to be successful and make money all the time.
Absolutely.
Right.
Be a lawyer, be a doctor.
Right. Not a bartender.
Not a bartender. Okay. So this is a big deal for her. So she's always on him, and it's really based on Steve Byrne, who created the show with Rob Long from Cheers, and it's really based on his mom.
And you got to know her pretty well?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. But, I've met her, and the first time I met her, she was like, "Oh, I'm so happy you play me," because she's this big. She was like, "Oh, you're so tall, you're so pretty." I'm happy, you know. So anyway, but she's really sweet to me. But the things that Steve tells me, she says to him is like, "Oh, really, Steve?" You know,
what? Can you give us an example?
Well, when he was getting married, right before he went down the aisle, she just went, "You look fat." Great thing. Oh, thanks, Mom.
Wow.
And and she was on our show this year. She gets to play like a little extra part with me, and it's really fun. And so I said, in the middle of it, I was like, "So you're having fun yet?" And she was like, "I've been having fun. I'm making money. They're not paying me." And I was like, "Well, yeah, you're getting paid." "Oh, no, they're not paying me. I do this for free." You know? so later she found out she was getting paid, and she was much happier.
Much happier.
Changed her whole attitude.
Well, let's take a look at you as Okja in Sullivan and Son. Take a peek.
Greetings, Sullivan and Son riffraff. Hey, guys. Happy anniversary.
Thanks, Steve.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Mom.
Happy anniversary to my favorite son.
He's not your son.
I'm sorry. Did my middle child who quit being a lawyer say something?
Wow.
Ken Jeong working with, what's that like working with him? He's from Hangover.
Hangover, Community. That's
very funny,
no, he's great. He was so nervous last year when he came on the show because he had a really big part and he was playing my son-in-law or my daughter's husband. And but he did a great job, and so he came back for this episode.
He was nervous? He's so talented.
I know, he was nervous. He was like, because he had so many lines, he was like, "Oh, how do you do this?" And you know, on a television show like this, the lines change
so quickly, sure.
every day and on the moment in front of the audience, so you have to really be on your game.
How much of this character is based on the real mother as opposed to your real mama?
Well, it's really based on all the aunties I grew up with. I mean, Asian mothers are tough. Do you know, they want the best for their kids, so it's kind of like suffer, good for you.
Yeah.
You know? No, really, it's really true. And so it's kind of based, not really based on my mom, but all the other aunties that I know.
How are they tough? Is it take the garbage out now?
No,
make a bed
it's
now?
just exacting. It's like, you know, do it this way and do your homework and be successful. And there's like a meticulousness about it. The Tiger Mom, you know, that's been really coined.
I talked about this at the top of the show. You were born to walk in these steps. I mean, your a little bit about your mom and your dad. They were
vaudevillians. Yeah, and so they played the vaudeville circuit. This is way back when, and they played the Ed Sullivan Show.
Wow, look at
in the 50s, in the early 50s, before people had, you know, one there was one television set on a block.
Yeah.
Then everybody went to that one television set.
Sure.
Does anybody remember that?
Yeah, I know.
Set.
It seems...
And the set was this big.
And you'd all gather around it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was their act specifically? What?
Oh, there it is. Yeah. It was sort of like you remember Stiller and Mara?
Yeah.
They did
the comedy together.
It was sort of a musical Stiller and Mara. So they did jokes. My father did impressions. He sang, and they tap danced.
Really?
Yeah, it was really a variety.
Were you part of the show at any point?
I was too young. I mean, I was a kid,
right.
And I never saw the Ed Sullivan Show because it was before I was born.
Yeah.
And but I did grow up backstage. In
there's a very sweet picture.
Is that my? Oh, that's my debut on the stage.
There, I thought you did wonderfully well.
Didn't I?
Yeah, the
I
reviews
knew all
were
my
remarkable.
lines.
Yes, you did. You did. But did you sense like, well, this is where I'm meant to be, or did you have to go your own route to end up coming back to where you are today?
Well, I did. I mean, I always drew myself, you know, kids draw themselves as doctors or lawyers or firemen.
Yeah.
I always drew myself on the stage, you know, in front of footlights.
You knew,
and
yeah.
I did. But then my mother really just discouraged me from doing it.
Oh, look at you here. Well, how old? Well,
I was
you
like
were on 4 years old, but
and that's at San Francisco at the Forbidden City. It was a nightclub that featured Asian American performers. There was a whole circuit called the Chop Suey Circuit. And
did they use you in the show?
No.
No, nothing. You didn't. You did. No. When was your first time on the stage then?
I did my first Broadway play when I was 7. My dad got a call from his agent and said they're looking for some Asian kids who sang and danced. So I actually sang and danced for Sidney Lumet, and he was the director.
Really?
And it was a Broadway play with Tom Bosley and Martin Balsam, Dorothy Loudon, anyway, a bunch of people. It came and went in 2 weeks. It was a big hit. It was called Nowhere to Go But Up. Right down.
Well, listen, let's talk a little bit about Sullivan and Son. You've got wonderful guests coming up on the show.
Yeah. Well, Kunal Nair from Big Bang Theory, he's come back to play his character. He's great in this episode. Billy Gardell from Mike and Molly. Who else? I'm having...
I know, you've got a lot of...
Does he come back as the character from Mike and Molly, or does he have his own new character?
No, he has his own character in
okay.
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or visiting. You know,
yeah,
okay, so.
and actually we have... Oh, and obviously Ken.
Yep.
But Margaret Cho's coming on.
Oh.
This
Really?
You're excited about that, right?
Well, I'm really excited because I played Margaret's mom in All American Girl. How many years ago? And so even though we've spoken and seen each other, we haven't worked together since. And Steve was so excited. We've been trying for 2 years to get her on and just scheduling and stuff. So I haven't seen the script yet. We haven't shot it yet.
Yeah.
But it's coming up in 2 weeks, and we're all so excited. So I think they're going to have us go a little
Well, maybe you
head-to-head.
can bring her back and and also bring Okcha back too. Am I saying Oak?
I got to tell a funny story about her name, because you're saying Okacha. It's Okcha.
Okcha.
She came to me one day and she was like, I think they need to pay me for my name, don't you? Because who has a name like that, right? We're using it.
Yeah.
And I was like, spoken like a good Asian woman.
Yes.
Sullivan and Son returns for its 3rd season. I love saying that. I love it when shows hang around.
Me too.
June 24th, 10, 9 Central on TBS. More information on Jodi. You can go to our Twitter page at Home and Family Television. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It's nice to have you back again. I thought you'd come back to your
All right, let's come back. Christina's got a classic and a unique spin on a classic cheeseburger. Your family's going to love this one. Stay tuned. Wow, that looks good.
Christmas Keepsake Week starts July 4th, a Hallmark Channel special event.
I love Christmas!
Holiday favorites all week long. It all leads up to Angels Sing, a Christmas Keepsake special presentation starring Harry Connick Jr. and Connie Britton.
Let's make it worth their while.
It's Christmas! Hallmark Channel's Christmas Keepsake Week begins Friday, July 4th at 2. Don't miss Hallmark's celebration of a time-honored tradition of announcing the 2014 Keepsake Ornaments premiere weekend.
This is Mark at work for those who want to enjoy their days, not just get through them. New One-A-Day VitaCraves with energy support. The only complete gummy multivitamin that supports energy and mental alertness. New from One-A-Day.
When you find the one, you just know. New Almay Smart Shade Makeup made it easy with just 3 skin tone adjusting shades to choose from, not hundreds.
New Almay Tone Mimic technology intuitively transforms to your skin tone.
It's my one and only. Almay.
Sometimes a little dirt can go a long way. That's why there's Resolve Stain Remover. It's designed to remove lots of messes on lots of fabrics. Resolve for stains on your carpet and even those above it.
Welcome to the Lost Art exhibit. There was a time when being social drove people to houses, not home pages. Doorbells rang more frequently than cell phones. Entire neighborhoods found time to be more neighborly. Occasionally, someone finds their way back.
Rediscover the lost art of getting together. Chinette. Try Chinette Cut Crystal.
When you discover Brookside chocolate, you discover an exciting combination of tastes. Rich, dark chocolate, covering soft centers, flavored with exotic fruit juices, like pomegranate, goji with raspberry, and acai with blueberry. It's chocolate and fruit flavors like you've never experienced before. Discover Brookside.
Yeah, girl. You know, I've been thinking about us. And, I just can't fight it anymore. It's bundle time. Feel those savings, baby.
And that's how a home and auto bundle is made. Better he learns it here than on the streets.
The miracle of bundling. Now that's progressive.
Going to college is a big commitment. So when you earn your bachelor's or master's degree at DeVry University or its Keller Graduate School of Management, we promise you care and attention, an education that helps prepare you for a real career. And now, the DeVry University Fixed Tuition Promise. Lock in your tuition rate through graduation. Even if tuition increases year to year, your rate stays the same. That's our promise, and the kind of commitment your commitment deserves. Classes start July 7th. Learn more at devry.edu.
Later on the show, don't buy vitamin-enriched water, make your own. Sophie Uliano shows you how. All right, we are in the backyard. We've fired up our Evo grill because we are going to be making a very special burger today. And summer grilling season is in full swing, and I've got the perfect recipe that's sure to wow at your next barbecue. Ready for this, you guys? Okay. Wow. It's jalapeno and cheddar stuffed burgers. Woo! Okay. As everybody know,
and on this side, you guys can dig in.
Yeah,
go ahead
you
and
can start.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark is our grill master today. I love cheeseburgers, but this recipe actually is stuffed with cheese inside the burger. And for a fun twist, we added a little jalapeno because I like things spicy. How about you guys? Yes. Okay, and we're going to add a little kick to it. Okay, we're going to add some of this. This is called a Steakhouse Burgers from McCormick. This is Grill Mates, and this has really good.
Where's that from, McCormick?
Yeah, McCormick's. Okay. It's really good. I'm going to put this into our ground beef. Each single-use seasoning packet has the perfect amount of the bold flavor that you're going to want for these hamburgers. And so we're going to put this in here. It's a combination, smell it. It's a combination of smoky, combination of chili pepper, molasses, and cider vinegar. And it's going to permeate the meat and make it taste so delicious. So I'm going to use my hands. You guys use your hands when you're cooking, right? It's like so much easier. All right, so we're going to just put this into the beef, and it's going to add all this wonderful flavor. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make these little patties. I like to make my patties by using this mold. This is about 2.5-inch mold. And what I'm going to do is take these, and what you're going to divide them into little balls. This will make about 6 little balls. And the first layer is the ground beef, which I'm going to add. It's thin, and I'm going to put it on the bottom here. And to that, look, Mark, look how easy. Yeah, it's so cute. Wait till you see how cute this turns out. I'm going to add a little bit of cheese, about 2 tablespoons of cheese. This is sharp cheddar cheese, and jalapeno. I like it spicy, so I'm putting a lot.
Oh, the seeds are gone, though,
yeah.
so you're not that brave.
Yeah, but I like it with the seeds in it.
I like it with the seeds.
Yeah, I do. I like it nice and hot.
Like your food fights back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What? Your food fights back. I like that.
Yeah, when the food fights back,
yeah,
that's
that is great. I want to just, can we just take a picture? Look how delicious
know,
this
this
grills
looks
up. Can we see
fantastic.
this?
Mikey, can
it's
you
so
see that?
beautiful. Gorgeous. All right, I have my second piece of beef right here. I'm going to add this to the top, and I'm going to squish this down as well. All right, so this will give you a great looking burger. Look at that, look how perfect this is. Now, you'll see it's a little exposed on the side like this, so what you want to do is stuff the jalapeno in there, or as my husband calls it, jalapeno, but I said, no, honey, it's jalapeno. Okay, so there you go.
So, I'm in the middle of that now.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to, wait a minute, I want to make sure that I get everything in there and make this beautiful shape. And then what I like to do is just use your thumb and put a little hole in it like this, because this will prevent it when you're cooking it. You know how sometimes your hamburger gets that dome on it? You don't want that to happen, because then it gets on the bun and it's too big for the bun.
It becomes a meatball.
Yeah, it becomes a giant meatball. You're right, doesn't it? Yeah, okay.
Meatball.
All right. So, there we go. We're just going to put it on our grill, on the hottest part of the grill.
There we go.
There we go. And
I'll
our bun.
do that. Let me do that.
Okay, now my hands are full of beef, so I
Isn't
can't
this
make
great?
my hamburger. So, Mark, you want to build your own burger?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can build my own burger.
Okay,
All right.
what are you going to put on yours?
Well, I see the accoutrement down there.
Yeah, well, I can't touch it. My hands are full of beef.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't help you this time.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get a fresh bun.
Okay, ooh.
Okay, look at that.
Can you guys smell it? Smell it. Smell it. It smells so good. What are you going to put on it?
Well, I'm gonna go with probably a burger.
Okay.
I would need a burger.
You'll need
I
the
think.
beef. Yeah.
Get that.
Oh, that looks
Look at
so
that.
delicious and juicy. Or Joyce,
perfect.
as we like to say. How do you guys,
There you
are you enjoying this?
Yeah, we
oh, look at Debbie ate the whole thing.
Yeah,
I
don't
love
worry.
it.
Definitely
All
need the
a meal
pickles.
these days.
While you're doing that, while you're building it, I want to remind everybody the recipe for today's jalapeno and cheddar stuffed burgers is available on Pinterest.com/home and family. And for more top trends on grilling this season, you can check out grillingflavorforecast.com.
Made her.
So enjoy, everybody.
Put a mater on
Okay. Jessie, where are you, Jess? Is she in the house? Where
She's
is
in the
she?
house.